2 fires. Racket. The casino. Because you know what, Rackets? I was gonna go away and do the Vouch storyline. I was gonna pursue BreadTube with the last dying breath in my body. But I've gotta thank you. Genuinely, thank you, you cuckold bastard. Because you reminded me who the hell I am. It's a Godwinson Live news alert. On the status of Nick Risotto's marriage, on his degenerate antics that we can catalogue, on a great litany of debauched happenings with his spouse. This woman is what Coach would call a slatternly woman. Slatternly.
When the stakes are high at work, your tone matters. Grammarly's advanced tone.
We're being interrupted by an advert. Doesn't that say it all? 2022, current year, fucking YouTube.
Move your project forward.
I know exactly where I want to go with this. We are going to cover Rackets with the intensity it fucking deserves. Okay? We are going to fucking scorch earth Rackets tonight. You might notice we're going up against the Kino Casino. They are also leading with Rackets. It's bizarre to me because a lot of their Kino Casino pay pigs are also Rackets' pay pigs. What are you going to do, folks? But we're going full scorched earth on this piece of shit ambulance chasing lawyer. And I say that with extreme quotes. Lawyer. This fake internet lawyer. A man who has lost every single argument that he has defended in any legal case. Nick Risotto is nothing but a fraud. A true charlatan. If I were in court, genuinely, and it was a crime that I knew I was innocent of, that I could quite easily walk out of, I wouldn't want Rackets representing me. I'd rather fucking Lionel Hutz represent me, mate. Lionel fucking Hutz. A great fucking many things have happened over the past 24 hours. It's a game-changing event. If you don't know, you should know. Rackets has been pegging himself, or getting pegged by his wife, with whiskey bottles. He's been inserting bottles of alcohol into his anus. A lawyer. A southern gentleman lawyer. Who, in streams of yore, in days of yore, has wheeled out his fucking cheaper by the dozen family, all from various different fathers to the children, but has tried to make himself seem like an upstanding Christian gentleman lawyer. But it turns out that the guy's some weird-ass exhibitionist who's out there posting pictures of himself and his wife nude online, shoving bottles up his ass, reviewing dildos. There's a great litany of events that have occurred that we will catalogue tonight. And this will take however long it takes. Okay? We don't need to stretch this out. In fact, we're just going to go fully into it right now. And I know where I want to begin with this. Because many people have been saying, it's no Ralph November. It's no Ralph November. Which is fine and fair enough, because the Ralph content has been so saturated of late. The fact that people are begging for a bit of respite from the Ralph content, I can't fucking blame them. What can I say? But Ralph has genuinely been hitting out of the park this past day or so. And I just want to say, in No Ralph November, whilst the members of the various forums might subscribe to the No Ralph November, whilst PPP and Andy, they're interchangeable now. Whilst the Traitor and the Tard might have subscribed to No Ralph November, here, it's all Ralph November. Who needs Percy and the Squire and Brian Dunn and Christorian X and Keno Shea and Paulie Frog 64 as writers when you've truly got the greatest writer of them all, the Bard himself, the King, Ethan Ralph, literary gentleman, a man who has written every single line of tonight's show. And if you just want a little bit of a highlight, an inkling of the man's talent, of his literary prowess, I'm about to show you right now, the Bard himself. It's no Ralph November, guys. The Bard himself. He's doing to his hand what his wife's been doing to his anus. And only the Bard himself could have penned a sonnet as fine as tonight's. That's the next song, actually. But before we get into that, what I wanted to do, in fact, that was perfectly timed. Let's fucking go. Let's hit him with a bit of ghetto gospel. What I want to do now is lay out the story between Ralph, Rekieta, and all these fucking snakes. So Ralph and Rekieta were pretty good friends back in the day. They went to Knoxville together. They went to Knoxville with Coach and Andy Worski and Dick Masterson. And here they all are. There they all are, look. Coach was there. Andy was there. Ralph was there. Masterson was there. Gator was there somewhere, probably taking the picture. But there's Rekieta, right? Nick Rekieta. All at the meetup at Knoxville. You know who was also at Knoxville? A woman who was sitting on Coach's lap, drunkenly. A woman who was trying to get her rocks off with Coach. That woman was Nick Rekieta's wife. For real. Coach, from his initial snakening at Knoxville, he came out and said that Nick's wife was a slatternly woman. Slatternly woman sitting on his lap there. Unsolicited. A slatternly woman. But they were all friends, right? They were all there going on each other's shows, going to each other's meetups, giving each other fucking promotion. But you know what happened, folks? Do you want to know what happened? A sex tape of Ethan Ralph got out into their wilderness, into the internet. And that's as much as we're going to say about that one. Because I think we all know the journey that sex tape got from its initial recording to the point where we could all see it. But I'm not going to spell it out for you, but it just got out there. It just escaped into the wild. And that sex tape caused a massive shitstorm. That sex tape caused a lot of fucking alliances of Ralph's to be broken. And the first to snake, the most prominent to snake, the biggest grifter that had allied itself to Ralph to snake, was Risotto. Nick Risotto. Shall we see how he snaked? Shall we see how Risotto snaked? Because Risotto snaked first. The pressure of the Kiwi Farms and his audience, I assume, finally got the alliance between Ralph and Rekieta to break. We're playing 8 songs at once. Okay, so this is Rekieta snaking. He decides that the fire of Ralph's sex tape can't be ignored anymore, and instead of just burying it and keeping it quiet, like Warski did, by the way, Warski stayed quiet. Let's never forget that. Do you know who else stayed quiet? Gator stayed quiet. Fragmenko stayed quiet. All of Ralph's A-logs in the current year, during the sex tape arc, they all stayed quiet, apart from one. Risotto. And I think Josh covered it. But Josh had snaked way before then. But Rekieta put out a video talking about, like, the law and Ralph and giving his internet lawyer thing. And I think this is apt because not only is it a fucking very good snaking, it's a very good snaking video, but it also presents him as the lawyer that he pretends to be online, as opposed to the ambulance chaser, as opposed to the man who's lost every single legal case that he's been involved in. That is, any person he's represented, he has, like, doubled their sentence. A guy's probably been, you know, in court for murder, manslaughter. Rekieta's got him the electric chair with no appeals. That's Rekieta's level of fucking... Where the fuck is this sex tape? Rekieta's channel is very hard to navigate. What can I say? But it's called Virginia Law. We're going to get this for as long as it takes. Rekieta Law. Virginia. Ralph's sex tape. Just go. Oh, here we go. So this is the snaking.
Ralph of the kill stream posted what could be described as...
So if you're Ralph and you're a friend of Rekieta's, this came completely out of the blue. Because you'd gone to Gator, you'd gone to fucking Warski, you'd gone to all of these faggots that were calling yourself their capos, saying that they were loyal to you. You were getting them to kiss the ring, but Rekieta wasn't answering your calls, and then he makes this snaking video. Are you with me?
So the other day, Ethan Ralph of the kill stream posted what could be described as either a sex tape or an atrocity, depending on your perspective. But what people are asking is, did he violate Virginia's laws about revenge porn? Well, let's take a look at the law and the facts and see if we can apply them and figure it out.
As this guy would know. As if this guy would know. This dime store Lionel Hutz. As if he'd fucking know, eh?
Virginia's statute is going to be pretty fact specific. And at this point in time, I'm going to leave it as initially as it depends. Maybe
it depends.
Maybe he didn't. What we're going to do
it depends.
Is walk through how
that's a lawyer's take.
And we're going to apply the facts as we know them to determine if a case could be made. Whether
he went, by the way, for 24 minutes. 24 minutes, and during the whole video, he doesn't make a take. He doesn't give any bit of actual legal advice. Instead, all the video was about was pretending to be an internet lawyer, giving a few very cold takes, but ultimately, it was about snaking Ralph, okay? It was snaking Ralph over a sex tape. Okay? The circle of life, it moves us all. As of last night, I want to say, a few hours ago, leaks came out of Risotto and his wife nude with bottles up their bum. Subsequent photos of his wife, like, nearly topless, showing her bum to all and sundry. These images were posted on a private Discord, on a top-tier Patreon exclusive Discord, some pay-piggy Discord for the highest tier. We're able to see Nick's ass with a whiskey bottle in it. Okay? These leaks have come out. And revenge, it might take a while to fucking come along and get true satisfaction. But it still tastes just as sweet, does it not? So, we are going to show you Ralph's rant. Ralph delivers a rant in No Ralph November. We're not supposed to cover this, apparently, because we're not supposed to celebrate the man's victories, even though this is absolutely hard won. This is well and truly deserved. This is an absolute, flawless, immaculate victory by a man who's bided his fucking time, who's had this fake-ass internet lawyer and a slatternly-ass woman shit all over him for nigh on a year now. This is where we are with Mr. Ralph. Yes, I hate YouTube as it stands now, because it just keeps trolling me with a great many videos of Gantt charts, of stuff I will never ever buy. Is that what we're looking for? Oh, fuck it. Okay. Ralph's rant. Let's fucking go. But before we do that, we need to play Circle of Life. Because revenge, it's amazing once it comes to the person who demands their fucking scalp, their feast of blood.
Himself.
At
This is a
someone
disaster.
taking pictures that were posted publicly.
This is
okay.
The problem is we've got so many fucking clips to get through tonight. It's finding relevant ones because we've not labeled them. Okay, Ralph's
what else
rant.
do they have? I mean,
This is a Ralph Live news alert, okay? Where he's found out about Rekieta's leaks and his wife's leaks, and he's seen that fucking Rekieta's got a whiskey bottle up his ass, okay? This is a Ralph Live news alert. And we're just gonna pause Circle of Life and resume it once Ralph claims his victory. Okay.
dude. Oh, please let it be videos. God, I hope it's videos. God, I hope it's videos. All the shit you talked about me, you cocksucking motherfucker. You're getting every fucking thing you deserve. You smug fucking piece of shit. You're getting every fucking thing you deserve, you motherfucker. Every fucking thing. You're fucking getting it, bitch. And I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Fucking piece of shit. I hope you lose it all, motherfucker!
I hope you lose it all, motherfucker!
Baloney, motherfucker! Fuck you! And that skank! Just like I said the whole time! Just like I said the whole time! You've been passing that bitch You've been passing that bitch around, just like I said. She's a slut, just like I said. Fuck you!
Stimulant Groyper sent $3
Because Ralph was there at Knoxville.
Float up the river.
Ralph saw
won.
the slatternly woman that was Risotto's wife sitting on Coach's lap, and Ralph was like, that's kind of fucked. That's your wife, bro. But Ralph was a man of honor. Ralph didn't snake Risotto first. Ralph could have gone on and said, just after Knoxville, the fake lawyer's wife is a fucking hoe. Instead, Ralph stayed quiet. Because he demanded that respect to be shown to him from Risotto. That respect never came. And Risotto snaked with the legal analysis of a sex tape consent law. And that's what victory feels like. Long-awaited victory. When your enemy does exactly
Just what else do they have?
what he's accused you of, except worse.
I mean,
You better hope there's videos.
Videos been speculated. Dude. Oh, please let it be videos. God, I hope it's videos. God, I hope it's videos. All the shit you talked about me, you cocksucking motherfucker. You're getting every fucking thing you deserve. You smug fucking piece of shit. You're getting every fucking thing you deserve, you motherfucker.
The Bard. The fucking Bard himself. And this wouldn't have been brought to you tonight were it not for Ralph Spear's pen on the paper. So, Ralph obviously claims his win, claims his scalp. And, like, I mean, some of these pictures, right? I just need to show you these. And if this stream gets, like, age restricted or flagged down, then I hope a few of you are recording it so it can be archived elsewhere. Okay? That's your one job, Neat Samurai. So,
Himself.
that's another clip we're going to get into in a second. But look at... Where's one? So, this is him and his wife, nude. The context of this picture, I don't know. Who's holding the camera? Like, what did they mean by this? Was this post-coitus? Was this after she'd been fucking prepped by the Black Bull, known as Rekieta's co-host, Drexel? What is going on here, right? What is going on here? Not only that, but there's like an image of his wife with a fucking bottle up her ass. You know, and that's genuinely her. Those are her tattoos, right? Those are her fucking tats there. And we're going to get into Coach's opinion on what a fucking tattooed woman's all about in just a second. But not only that, but also, you'd think, okay, his wife's a bit of a fucking degenerate. No, that's his ass too. What did they mean by this? Hey? What did they mean by this? This is supposed to be a country lawyer, a humble country lawyer, out there doing his cases, like a Perry Mason, right? He's got a family, cheaper by the dozen. He makes a shit ton of money and feeds them all, and they all have a great time in a big house. He homeschools those kids, by the way. Thank fuck, by the way. Thank fuck he homeschools those kids. Because if they went into school the next day, after all this shit, they'd be bullied. And it'd be sad. Thank fuck he homeschools his children, right? But, you know, what do they mean by this? These are supposed to be, like, responsible, law-abiding Christian people, right? What? To me, this sort of thing wasn't a surprise. For real. There's been a whole fucking catalogue of Nick Risotto's degeneracy. Where do we even begin with the fucking degeneracy? let's go in on Nick's wife, okay? The slatternly woman. Okay, let's fucking do Nick's wife. Like everyone else. Okay, so, Coach did a video back in the day called Girls with Tattoos.
Know that she is crazy. No exceptions. Yeah,
So, a teaching from an antediluvian king known as Coach Red Pill. He said it all in response to
you meet a girl who
Knoxville.
has tattoos, know that she is crazy. No exceptions. Yeah, I used to think that maybe a girl with tattoos wasn't completely insane. The girls...
But that was before he went to Knoxville and had Risotto's wife sit on his lap, unsolicited.
that have like tattoos all over their chest, for instance, you know that they're crazy. Did it with those girls who put tattoos on their thighs, right? And forget about, putting a tattoo on your face, okay? You put a tattoo on your face, you're just screaming out to the world that you are fucking out of your mind, that you have zero impulse control, zero taste, and that you're just basically a fool, like
Nick Rekieta. That's what that video was about. It was a sort of underhanded, passive-aggressive snakening. But where's the lie? Where's the lie? Coach has always been right on his teachings on women, and I will hear nothing about the fact that pregnant women are damaged goods, and in fact, all women are dogs. Yeah! Coach has always been right, but obviously he made that in response to the slatternly woman that he met at Knoxville, known as Risotto's wife. Okay? Let's just show you a few clips of Risotto's wife here. So...
Brother. Moses, Nick, what is that tat on your stomach? Show us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it's a tattoo that goes here, and everybody hates it, so.
Nobody hates it. What are you talking about? Who hates it?
Everybody.
I mean, she sounds drunk.
Me. I don't hate it, I'm just kidding. I'm just not going to lift up my shirt on stream. You can see it on locals.
You would let the server do it.
Don't tell them I work for the Chinese Communists. Fucking hell. Okay.
See, what is this, by the way? Why are they doing this on a stream where they're talking about, like, the legal goings-on of Vic Mignogna, or that fucking guy who voiced Broly, okay? The guy who was accused of rape was fucking Risotto's entry into internet fame, right? And then he made his fucking thing around this internet lawyer grift, which kind of took off after the fucking breadtube political grift, right? When the money had dissipated on the politics, suddenly it became big business to become an internet lawyer and give a cold take on law and apply that to anime actors accused of sexual harassment. But why are they doing this on a live stream to internet weeaboos like Gator? What is this for? Is this exhibitionism? Why is she literally trying to fuck Rekieta on stream? It raised red flags then, and answers have been given today.
I don't have any on my boobs.
Are you sure? I gotta check.
Family country lawyer,
Brother.
right?
Moses, Nick.
And this is supposed to be a woman who's born like 10 children. Cheaper by the dozen. People have said her pussy's like throwing a sausage down a hallway. No. Not even close. This bitch is like flicking a grain of rice into space. That's the level we're at here, folks. A grain of rice into space. There's yet more of this wife. So here she is, on stream with
But you know what?
Rekieta.
I'm on sertraline for my depression.
Talking about the
I was
drugs she's on.
Bupropion, which started giving me seizures. There's a lot of stuff that's been tested for that. But, these are side effects that they put there. These might happen to you, and if they do, you stop using it. Anyway.
He clearly wants her to stop talking because she's embarrassing him. He's literally blushing. But she can't stop herself.
What else do I take?
You used the...
Well, no. I gotta get into my story first, okay? So,
Okay.
I have depression.
So already
anxiety.
there,
These are things that I
there,
am
by the way,
diagnosed with. I am taking.
Rekieta was literally just fucking whipped. Told to keep his place. Literally just shut the fuck up. This is a man who defends, like, misogynists or some shit. I don't fucking care. But, you know, he's supposed to be a trad Christian lawyer, okay? That's his whole grift. His wife is this. I mean, that would give me nightmares. I know she's easy. I know she's a very easy, dirty, filthy woman. But that, honestly, I wouldn't even fuck with your dick. With 1,000 stolen pricks, I wouldn't touch it. I mean, look at that. A fucking 5,000 cock stare. That's what that is.
Taking medication, there's no quotes in that, that's medication. I'm taking medication prescribed by my doctor for these things, right? Right. In the past,
he's taking copious amounts of alcohol as medication to live with this.
I was also diagnosed with central sleep apnea, which is not like your normal obstructive sleep apnea where something falls wrong or whatever when you sleep and so you don't breathe. No, I am literally so flippin' spacey that I forget to breathe when I'm sleeping for no reason. What? Okay, whatever. Anyway, also restless leg syndrome, so I'm taking medication
Restless
for that.
leg syndrome. That's a new one on me. Restless leg syndrome? Restless leg syndrome. I mean, holy fuck, guys. This woman, by the way, has an OnlyFans and is putting like photos of her pussy, of her bizarro snatch, of her fucking cellulite ass, of her sagged side boobs on the internet in private like discords for Rekieta's pay pigs, while he must seemingly get off on it. I mean, bro. But there is a weird level that we're going to analyze as we continue this stream, where he is getting his rocks off to this and this whole public spectacle. Okay?
Which I hate, which causes me more anxiety. And then I stopped sleeping because I was so freaked out about not breathing when I slept. Right? Okay.
It wouldn't be a great loss if you stopped breathing, let's be honest. Okay, so you might be thinking, oh, you know, she's just a bit of a strange lady, there. There's more. Right? There's fucking more. Risotto's wife, publicly, on live stream, to the weebos who just want to hear about legal advice of their favourite anime characters.
Like, I feel like I fail at life.
You do.
Why are you crying at this?
Because I do this. Anyway, I feel like that
like he's smiling. He's loving this.
Being a woman, a wife, a mother, everything. Sister, friend, daughter.
We're going to play this again, by the way, because this is great.
One of the things that I struggle with. Like, I feel like I fail at life.
Why are you crying at this?
Because I do this. Anyway, I feel like that I'm a failure, like at being a woman, a wife, a mother, everything.
Why do you think she'd feel that way? Coach would say, in his teachings, that she feels like a failure because she's not there for the family unit. Because she's out fucking his black co-host. Fucking any passing cock that goes in its peripheral vision, right? Literally trying to get Coach's D. Coach's Chilean D. This one was after at Knoxville. And probably Ralph's, let's be honest. There's a real reason behind this public confession where she's saying she feels like a failure. She's a bad mom. She's not there for her husband. Literally, that's exactly what she says. And there's some truth behind that. But this guy doesn't really seem like... This guy seems like he knows everything. He's been told everything up front, and he's happy with it. The face of a cuckold. A cuckold. But we'll get into Rekieta after we do his wife.
sister, friend, daughter. So that's just one of the things that I struggle with. Like, I feel like I fail at life.
Why are you crying at this?
Because I do this. Anyway, I feel like that I'm a failure, like at being a woman, a wife, a mother, everything. Sister, friend, daughter. So that's just one of the things that I struggle with.
Okay. Before we round out the segment on fucking his wife here, I just want to show you this. Just so we're fully aware, right? Someone's shouting, make it stop. It's all right, Rackets. You know, you're celebrating your 5 years on the internet, your 5 glorious years on the internet simultaneously with this stream. You know, and you can treat this as a celebration as well. Because this is how I would celebrate your legacy, Rackets. This is exactly how I'd celebrate your fucking footprint, my friend. So, you wonder why she feels like a failure? I mean, do you reckon those tears were genuine when she's talking about, you know, not being there for a kid? This is her, by the way. You know, the based lawyer man's wife. Okay. I think at this point, it's apt to turn to Racket's degeneracy. Okay? Fuck. There's so much of it. We've got him reviewing dildos. We've got him fucking... Okay, I'll line this up. Let's do this one. Because whilst on the other side, the Kino Casino are desperately trying to make their way through the Rackets content, but they have to do it over 6 hours and read about 80 minutes of super chats per segment. You don't have to hold out for a hero here, folks, because your king is back, and he'll never die. Not as long as the Kino Dogme stays alive, eh?
I'm Ray Chan, Vice President of Technology for the San Diego Padres, and ClickUp is how I keep my team.
There's no need to hold out for a hero anymore, folks. We don't need fucking OBS to make our point to go scorched earth on Nick Risotto. A literal ambulance-chasing, dime store Lionel Hutz with a degenerate, slatternly wife who we will discover has either been influenced by risotto or corrupted risotto. Because risotto's also fucking degenerate as well. How he manages to sucker in the fucking weeaboos who think he's a legitimate lawyer? Genuinely. There were people a couple of years ago, right, who were asking me to give risotto... PPP remembers this. People were asking me to give risotto $5 grand to hold an escrow. Because he's an impartial lawyer. He's a man of the law. A man of integrity. Okay? And let me be honest, I have not regretted 1 second of not giving Rekieta $5 grand to hold an escrow. There's been no regrets on that one. Do you know why? Because this is what the fucking internet lawyer... This is what the internet lawyer man is doing. Yes, that's right. He's wearing women's clothes. He's surrounded by plushies. He's wearing, like, cat ears. He's got unicorns. Give him $5 grand in escrow. The lawyer man. Please defend me on my murder charge. said the autistic NEET. What a fucking bizarre universe. What a timeline. There is more.
You all could learn a lot from Uncivil Loss, as I recently saw this hateful stream from some guy named Nick Rekieta that completely trashed the legal foundations of Roe versus Wade. Really ignorant, misogynist, and oppressive stuff. I need a rebuttal. You always have the most eloquent language. Can you please explain in extended detail why Roe is not only an essential decision for women everywhere?
By the way, you can hear in the background his kids, the cries of his children, not being fed, starving, locked in their rooms. Meanwhile, Daddy's doing this. No, Daddy's not out fucking practicing law. No, Daddy's doing this. But it's all right. Maybe Mum's there for us, right? Maybe Mum's gonna be there for us and is gonna look after us, and is gonna fucking provide and show us some. No parenting, no parenting. These kids are homeschooled, by the way. That's what Dad's doing, and that's what Mom's doing. There's more of Risotto's degeneracy. Here he is reviewing a... I've said dildo, but it's not a dildo. It's called a baldo, right? It's a baldo. And he's not just reviewing it, he's showing it to his friends with glee, okay? Internet lawyer man. Internet lawyer. Please defend me on my murder charge.
I'm calling you out. I am one of the biggest advocates for your product. I am here. This show, sponsoring you. Your baldo could be on Rekieta Law.
Baldo can be on Rekieta Law.
Reach out to me. My email address is rekietalaw@rekieta.org. It's very simple. And when you email me, we will have a very, very interesting discussion. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, wait. I have a different gun for you to review. Rob, you can chime in on this too, of course.
Look at this.
This is a little tiny Glock. This is a little girl Glock.
No, this is a gun. This is a gun sent to me by a viewer. What about this guy?
Look.
That's a good one.
He's got the full fucking fleet of these sex toys just at hand. Are they for his wife? Are they for him? At this point, when he's shoving whiskey bottles up his ass, I just don't know.
Jesus Christ! Sorry.
That's that 40 millimeter. Yeah.
This guy is out there, if you believe his lies, literally defending people in court. That's your lawyer. I'd rather represent myself, quite frankly. I'd rather just plead guilty and get it over with. Because this guy's going to get me the electric chair. Holy fucking shit, folks.
I like that one.
People are saying, oh, it's just a toy. It's just a toy. Okay, let's fact check the fact that it's just a toy for his kids. Like, this is a review from Wired, okay? Review Baldo. We'll have to accept the cookies, okay. Review Baldo. The world's first ball dildo is less of an erotic toy, more of a dadaist interrogation of the very concept of pleasure. Okay, that's what Risotto's holding. You know, rating 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. This is literally going to fuck your intestines up if you shove it up your ass. Okay. So, someone says here, we definitely live in the worst timeline, but I'm glad I get to see things like this. My friend messaged me, along with the link to the Baldo. It took me a minute to comprehend what I was looking at. It's a sex toy. And that's about as clear as it gets. The company's site describes it as a ball dildo that allows you to penetrate your partner with your balls.
Fire is good. You get 15 poots per second.
What, Rob? What do you think about this? Are you familiar with the ball?
I don't know. I just saw the locals chat.
Oh, the locals chat.
No, with the judge and Brooks in a position that I don't need to see.
Wait, I want to see it.
again.
Why aren't you in the locals chat, Matt?
I don't know how to do that.
So this chat, this locals chat, is where these pictures that have been passed around to all and sundry, it's where they've sort of originated. Him and his wife were posting these pictures in that fucking locals chat. Pictures of them fucking nude. Okay? Pictures of them like shoving bottles up their ass. You know, this all comes from this like locals chat. Like, this is his wife. You know, this is being shared to like pay pigs in like a private chat. You know, and also as Rekieta's just confirmed, this is where they're sharing the fucking sex toys.
Oh my god!
I'll send you a link.
Savages. Holy
I'll send you a
shit.
link.
He'll send you the link.
So, what do you think about this? What caliber is
That's
this?
a gun. It's 88 Magnum, and you put it on your balls so you can shove it in assholes.
You want me to open it on stream, Tiff?
Yeah, put it on.
I'm not gonna put it on. Like,
Put it on your
takes.
balls.
I don't have any lube in my office.
Here.
Do you hear that? He said he's not going to put it on. He doesn't have any lube in his office, just in his office. Okay, but I bet it's all over the fucking house. But the kids are playing with it.
I think the seal on that was already broken. I think Nick already used it.
Nah, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not
This guy is
I
the
didn't need to
biggest
use it.
degenerate
I have Drexel's Baldo right here, dude.
since Fagmenko. There's another one, a different coloured one. Okay, this is kind of fucked, isn't it?
Wait, you have multiple Baldos?
He's got multiple Baldo. Even the guys. Even Lauren Lumber, another fucking internet lawyer grifter, and this guy of Fudbusters. Let's.
Wait, here. Did he already break? I think the seal on that was already broken. I think Nick already used it.
Nah, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
I didn't need to use it. I have Drexel's Baldo right here, dude.
Oh. Wait, you have multiple Baldos?
Wait, you have multiple Baldos? Okay. There's yet more to Rekieta's degeneracy. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, by the way, because I guarantee you more of this shit's coming out. I guarantee you these two are probably fucking somewhere. You know, not showing their faces, but because that bitch has got so identifiable tattoos, and now we've all seen Nick's ass, there's going to be a great many neat samurai out there combing OnlyFans, combing whatever fucking degenerate streams are out there, and seeing if Nick and his wife do exhibitionist sex streams, because I guarantee you that's what's happening. It's out there. Watch the skies. The truth is out there, folks. But you know, stuff like this. Oh, fuck. So this is Rekieta at like a convention. Why an internet lawyer needs to go to a convention, I don't know. But they're like healing him. They're like crushing him with their heels. And you can see like the pleasure in his face there. Like what the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? This is your lawyer. This guy's gonna get you off. This guy's gonna... this guy's gonna make you walk out there with no charges to your name. I mean... holy fucking shit. A country lawyer, by the way. A gentleman. A family man. this is just the tip of the iceberg of Rekieta's degeneracy, right? Okay. What's coming up now is, like, him and his wife.
Now he's ready to shoot everybody.
That's the problem. You give a black man a gun.
Oh my goodness.
Kidding.
Now he's ready to shoot everybody.
That's the problem. You give a black man a gun.
Oh my goodness.
Kidding.
So the wife is, like, always trying to sabotage Rekieta's grift, right? Rekieta kind of keeps it on the right, but never really goes fucking full American History X. But the wife is unchained, you know? And clearly, like, they both seem to get off on that. They both seem to get off on the danger, like, she's getting off on it, he's getting off on the danger aspect. You know, this weird sexual public exhibitionist dynamic at play. It's kind of really fucked. So he addresses it. He addresses the wife. Ralph fucking addresses it. And we'll do a sort of weird streamception. Okay. So this is Rekieta addressing the fact that his wife's a slatternly woman and that these images are fucking leaked. Okay.
Oh, thank you. But no one... I love that. But no one really needs to have my back. Like, nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. He stuck a whiskey bottle up his ass. His wife did it. At this point, there's like a catalogue of degeneracy between the pair. He looks like a guy who's, like, apologising to the head teacher. He can't make eye contact. This is your lawyer, by the way. He's going to defend you in court. Give him $5,000 in escrow.
I have opinions about me, about Lady R.
Lady R is what he calls his wife.
Who we are and what our lifestyle is, and those opinions are going to exist, whether we...
What our lifestyle is? What did he mean by that one? What our lifestyle is? Because I know I've got a strange feeling. I've got a strange feeling that I know exactly what that fucking lifestyle is. That bitch is being pumped nightly by Drexel. That big black bull just filling her with cock meat nightly. Rekieta's watching it, getting off on that. That's their lifestyle. 110%. That's exactly what's going on behind closed doors. You better fucking believe it, folks. There's no way that there isn't a lifestyle alluded to there that doesn't involve exactly that. I don't think any of those kids are risottos. Any of the fucking cheaper by the dozen are risottos. I think they're all different dads, to be honest. That's my take. And I don't think I'm far off the mark. There's a reason why Risotto kept trying to have kids with her. Why they kept going. Why she's got fucking 80 children. It's because he was hoping that one of them would be his. That's the reality there, folks.
Which is very surprising. And I decided to join and post my ass. And so did Lady Rack.
And post his ass. He did more than post his ass. Shall we just say he decided to join in and just post his ass, right? There's one thing, right? Posting your ass, okay? The rules of the Antediluvian Kings, you know, a flash of ass was kind of okay. Was kind of like gentlemanly conduct, you you know. But a flash of ass with this. Hang on, I'm not even showing you it. One sec. There's so much of this shit. It's insane. A flash of ass is what he said there. I mean, that's sticking a whiskey bottle into your anus. Into your anus. I just decided to post my ass. Bro. But I just wanted to highlight that because there's a lot of underselling. A lot of underselling in Rekieta's apology here, in his addressing of the scandal. A lot of glossing over, a lot of underselling. Well, people don't like our lifestyle. I just shared a picture of my ass. Underselling.
And she posted hers, and oh my God, the world is now over. We now have OnlyFans or something, and definitely fuck everybody who has ever walked near us.
I think he said this in this manner, where obviously it's supposed to be sarcastic, but he said this because he knows what's coming. And when it all comes out, when the flood gates open on this man and his wife's degeneracy and what's been going on in this marriage, this sham of a marriage, then he can say, oh, well, I addressed it and I told you all anyway. Ha, 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 it was ironic. This whole internet lawyer LARP was an irony, bro. But he knows what's coming. We know what's coming.
Who smells not like curry. Which is all true. I mean, so I don't know what to say, but that's what's going on. Is somebody got mad that we posted pictures of our derrieres in the locals chat, and then that has caused now internet autism nonstop. But again, they were posted in a place that's relatively public, so I don't know. We were okay with those posts.
They were
ass posting.
They were okay with those posts,
which is this hilarious thing. And I saw
they were getting off on sharing these posts to the papers,
which is very surprising. And
people have speculated in the past that Rekieta's just trying to spice up his marriage. They've had all these kids, and you know they're in their middle age, and they're just trying to spice things up. And I think that's exactly what's going on. They're spicing it up by being weird exhibitionists. In the past, Rekieta has been challenged on whether or not he would tell a lie, whether or not he's lying, okay? And in the past, he has said, oh, I can't lie because I'm a lawyer, or some bullshit, right? And I suppose there is a bit of truth to that, because you have to be a man of integrity, right, to practice the law, I assume. So he's not lying here, because he's literally...
And I decided to join...
Listen to his words.
And post my ass. And so did Lady Rackets, and she posted hers. And, oh my God, the world is now over. We now have OnlyFans or something, and definitely fuck everybody who has ever walked near us, who smells not like curry. Which is all true. I mean...
Which is all true. Which is all true. So I want to ask Risotto, were you lying then? Or are you lying now? Obviously, he carries on addressing the fucking degeneracy that's leaked out.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, porn is protected speech. Porn is free speech. And, you know, I'll just say it. Several points in my life, I've enjoyed pornography very much. Wish it didn't exist. Wish no one made it. I think it's destructive to the performers. I think it's destructive to the people who watch it. This is what I'm talking about.
Did you hear his words there? We're getting all lawyer on his ass. Did you hear his words there? He said he thinks porn is destructive to the people that make it. Okay? we could definitely see the destructive effects on the people that make it. When we look at his wife, can't we? When his wife is crying there, saying that she's a failure, she's a bad mother, she's a bad sister, she's a bad wife. The destructive effects of porn and the people who make it. He's talking about himself and his wife.
Porn is free speech. And, you know, I'll just say it. Several points in my life, I've enjoyed pornography very much. Wish it didn't exist. Wish no one made it. I think it's destructive to the performers. I think it's destructive to the people who watch it. It's
destructive to the performers. And he speaks from first-hand experience. You better fucking believe it. Let's go to Ralph reacting to this. Because a man's victory is something to share, isn't it? To sit at the table and feast with a king who's won, who's claimed his scalp. What were we going to go with? Where's our watch later? This is a monolith stream, this one, because there's so much of it. You wouldn't believe. I'm in like the Matrix here, trying to compile it all together. This is an advert. This isn't the song we want.
What if my nan
This is
can't pay
another
her energy
advert.
bill? The British Gas
The
Energy
current
Trust
state of
can help.
YouTube, by the way. The circle of life. It moves us all. Ralph, a couple of years ago, was really fucking feeling all of the snakings that were happening. And I imagine he was not more shocked than the snakening that he got from Risotto. His lawyer. His fucking lawyer. His lawyer went and fucking snaked and did a stream about the sex tape. When all of the other capos like Fagmenko and Gator and Warski all bent the knee and said we'd stay silent. How things have changed. But nothing shocked Ralph more than fucking Rekieta's snaking. And so it's beautiful to see that circle of life become complete.
Himself. This is a disaster.
Pictures that
So this is Ralph reacting to what we've just saw.
were posted publicly.
This is making them more public. I mean, I prefer, obviously,
The Bard.
being able to have fun with stuff and like not have everyone become a colossal like raging vagina about it. But that's not how the internet works, and so some people
Just want to chip in there and say, what lawyer, what serious lawyer uses the phrase raging vagina? Just let that one sit. Right? Let that one sit. There's a reason why he's lost all of the fucking cases that he's been involved in. There's a reason why every bit of legal advice he gives out online is always 9 times out of 10, in fact, 10 times out of 10, 100 times out of 10. Why every bit of legal advice this guy puts out on the airwaves is always wrong. If this guy is telling you to do something or is advising you one way, always go the other way.
will take something fun and make it mad. And
Merry
that's okay.
Christmas, Nick.
I don't know what
Merry
to do.
Christmas,
I don't know.
Nick.
Alpha male.
If I could fix that problem, the internet wouldn't be interesting anymore. So, not really interested in solving that for humanity. But yeah, guys.
Merry Christmas, Nick.
Matt, no. The interesting thing about me is I'm very.
I didn't say anything.
Very open about who I am.
Cock.
And have
Cock
talked
Rekieta!
forever
Cock Rekieta.
about who I am.
Got it in one.
And want to get pegged like we should.
Got it in one. You know? Who needs fucking to be or not to be? That is the question. Who needs the fucking the feast of St. Crispin's Day from Henry V, when you've got fucking literal blank verse being spoken by Ralph here.
Or ever about who I am.
About being a cock and want to get pegged, like we showed earlier.
People always decide to impose upon me some other value system and then judge me based on that, which is cool. But that's how the world's
proud
gonna be.
cuck.
So
he's a cuck and he's proud.
I don't know what I don't know what to.
Ethan Ralph Spear. Ethan Ralph Spear. A true wordsmith.
Say or what
Man,
people are
you're losing the audience.
Or whatever, but I'm actually just here
Your own audience is turning on you.
For about 10 seconds.
They're turning.
Go on and just have a regular local stream. I hope you're not expecting too much.
They're posting.
It's all okay.
Some of the Ralph haters.
Nothing that has happened today or has been talked about is not part of the exact same rumors that have been going on for years.
Not part of the exact same rumors that have been going on for years? Well, it seems to me that those rumors are pretty substantiated now, eh? When you've got witnesses, first-hand witnesses from Knoxville and other meetups you've been at, who've said that your wife is a slatternly woman. Now, you can discredit Coach and say he's a lying Chilean fucking charlatan. But it's not just one lying Chilean charlatan. There's a great many people out there now. First-hand accounts, we've all fucking seen the degeneracy. All and sundry have cast judgment on the degeneracy. This is our courtroom. We're the jury, I suppose. But, the rumours aren't without substance, Risotto.
Let me reiterate the position. Guys, don't be a cuck. Don't do that. Don't record yourself naked, and don't sell your nudes for money. There you go.
There's yet more from the Bard himself. There's yet more from the Bard.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
I never said that.
Let's see. Diz Guy says, who cares if you're a sexual deviant? We already knew that. I don't know. I don't know.
So his own pay pigs are also fucking degenerates. And I don't know what's going on in the Kino Casino over there, right? But if they're going scorched earth on rackets, they've got to realise that they actually share pay pigs with rackets. They all share the same fucking pay pigs. So whether or not this is a play for Rackets' pay pigs, the reality is the pay pigs don't give a fuck. The pay pigs were in that fucking chat looking at those bottles of Nick's pegged ass and going, that's A-okay. In fact, they were posting their own asses pegged. That's what they were doing in Risotto's fucking locals chat thing. And he's reading the super chats here where they're saying, we don't care, we know you're a degenerate. Like, bro.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
I never said that.
Let's see. Diz Guy says, who cares if you're a sexual deviant? We already knew that. I don't know.
We already knew that.
I don't know. Now I do, look.
I'm gonna do a bit of Kino Dogma.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
I never said that.
Let's see. Diz Guy says, who cares if you're a sexual deviant? We already knew that. I don't know. I don't know. Now I do, look, I have limits and lines. I believe in sexual deviancy fully within the bounds of your marriage, for sure. But, like...
I believe in sexual deviancy fully within the bounds of your marriage, for sure. They're his words, not mine. It activates my almonds, it really fucking does. I hope you appreciate what we're doing here. We're building our fucking case. We're doing it in the fucking internet lawyer format that's popular, apparently. That rakes in the fucking donos, that rakes in the views, that it's just total charlatanism, and always has been. Worse than Lionel Hutz. Lionel Hutz wouldn't allow his wife to get fucking pumped by the big black bull co-host. filled with that cock meat. Lionel Hutz wouldn't allow it. In fact, shit. We've just remembered a bit of Simpsons lore. Didn't the actor who played Lionel Hutz, didn't he get, like, killed by his wife? Is that where this is going? Is that where this storyline's going? His crazy-ass wife?
I don't know. My view on sex and marriage and love, I guess, involves really having a lot of fun and adventure with your spouse.
A lot of fun and adventure with your spouse. Underselling the baldo there. Underselling dressing up in women's clothes, surrounded by unicorn plushies. Underselling the fact that she's literally out there sitting on Coach's lap in Knoxville. A lot of underselling going on with Rekieta. Complete cockhold. And he likes it. He engages in this and likes it. A deviant. A sexual deviant is all I can say to that.
No, that does not mean, like, going off and fucking a shitload of other people all the time.
Do you know what? Phil Hartman, Lionel Hutz was always my favourite, and the characters that Phil Hartman voiced on The Simpsons were always my favourites, and I always look forward to the little scenes that he was in. What happened with Lionel Hartman and his wife was pretty fucked, you know. Rest in peace. Lionel Hutz, Phil Hartman, the voice actor. But if things were to occur now that have occurred, no great loss. No great loss.
Yes. Before people take that weird, but like, you know, do stuff you like.
We're gonna do that one again, and we'll do some Kino Dogma.
But like, you know, do stuff you like. Enjoy it. Have fun. Going off and fucking a shitload of other people all the time. Oh my goodness. Before people take that weird, but like, you know, do stuff you like. Enjoy it. Have fun. No, that does not mean, like, going off and fucking a shitload of other people all the time. Oh my goodness. Before people take that weird, but like, you know, do stuff you like. Have fun. My God.
He said, but.
Like, why wouldn't you want to enjoy the person you've decided to be with for a long time? Like, go do it. He says, we already knew that. People love the show, and you shouldn't let internet retards upset you. Well, I was annoyed today.
Oh, yeah?
But it wasn't this that was annoying me. It's actually...
It wasn't because that was annoying me. It wasn't because the biggest scandal this side of fucking 2022 has hit the internet. It wasn't because of that, and it's deliberately affected you on your 5-year anniversary on the internet. It wasn't that. It was something else completely unrelated that was making you seethe. That's his words. Listen to them. Let's listen to them while we do a Ralph.
We already knew that. People love the show, and you shouldn't let internet retards upset you. Well, I was annoyed today.
Oh, yeah?
But it wasn't this that was annoying me. It's actually something else that's personal. I'm not going to get into it. But
her pussy was loose.
Stuff happens. I don't know.
She's knocked up by somebody else.
Here we go.
Bizarro snatch going on. No Ralph November. Thing is with Ralph, do it when it's relevant. Do it when he actually does something of note. You know, that's when you cover Ralph. Give a take. Call him the Bard. Call him Ethan Ralphspear. And say that he's written some Kino Dogma for you to fucking act out. He's written a fine-ass script. Cover him when he's relevant. Don't cover him when he's just fucking looking at a computer screen. Oh, look. There's Godwinson looking at a computer screen. The casino can do 6 hours on that, apparently. Same with Fuentes. Cover Fuentes when he's really fucking relevant. When he's done something crazy that's changed the fucking timeline. Not when he's eating a French fry, gay. Bro. There is more. Okay, so there is more. So we've just alluded to the fact that Rekieta's, Risotto's, pay pigs don't give a fuck where he's a sexual deviant or not. They're with him the whole way. Are you with me? They're with him. You know, they're with him the whole 9 yards. I'll just show you this again because this is great writing from Ralph. And we'll do this to some music, I think, while we line up the next bit from Rekieta's most loyal fan. And I've got the perfect song for this. All this is so fucked. If he's genuinely representing you, he's been assigned your case, bro, you're fucked. You might as well just blow your own brains out. Okay. Let's go. It's Shannon Gaines. It's the Shannon Gaines segment. We thought he fucked off. We thought he finally fucked off. But maybe it's time for a Shannon Gaines show. Maybe it's time to go scorched earth on Gator. But before we do so, I just want to lay a bit of groundwork, right? Because Shannon's a guy that can have literally the smoking gun put before... He can literally have the fucking glove put in front of him. He could have a bloodied knife that had just been stabbed into the victim, still warm with the blood, presented to him, and he'd just, la 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 la, la 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 la, I'm the old fag and I know everything and I don't care. That's Gator. So Gator's weighed in, but because Rekieta's his fucking internet daddy, he ain't having any of it, right? He ain't having any of it. Where do we begin with? Gator's posted quite a bit. He's posted quite a bit. This fucking retard. I wish Gator would have just completely fucked off. Alas, he's taken to... I mean, what's he posting on here? Is this Gab? What is this social media network that Gator posts on? Because it sure as shit ain't Twitter, is it? What is this? But this is where Gator's hiding, running scared from the Ralpha mail. He says, for the record, this is the third time we're having a Nick Rekieta as a lolcow now go after him struggle session. Kind of makes you wonder why it's the third time, eh? But it kind of makes you think that there's a pattern of degenerate behaviour, Gator, and it's time to wake up and smell the coffee, eh? Like, what? Someone says, now he's had an extensive thread on kiwi farms for 3 years. Gator, just complete, like, he's in denial. Is he just completely fucking in denial? I mean, I like that his avatar now is literally a snake. Like, Gator is literally just a snake in his avatar. A fucking mewling snake with anime eyes. Kind of sums up Gator, doesn't it? A mewling snake with anime eyes. But yeah, so Gator says, people with a massive grudge have been waiting for mods to side with them. And they seem to be obliging because they didn't get the reaction from Nick that they wanted or something. The reaction from Nick that they wanted or something? I mean, no one forced Nick Risotto to put this on the internet. No one forced him, before he put it on the internet, to literally stick a bottle up his ass. No one forced him to do this. No one forced him to encourage his wife and him to do this. To do this. No one encouraged him to do what. Like Gator, it's over. It's over. There's no line of defense now. There's no holding the line on this one, brother. You know, I know you fought in the trenches defending a litany of Ralph's actions back in the day. But bro, you'd have thought you'd have learned a few fucking lessons. If you're gonna snake on Ralph, then you're literally pretending to be a cartoon snake with anime eyes and a mewling face. That's your avatar on social media. So you better live up to the fucking character instead of like sticking your fingers in your ear and going like, I mean, there's more to Gator's fucking thing. Let's get into this. Shit, where is he? Three. He says, lewd pictures of him and his wife and pictures of him trying to hold a little... I mean, we're struggling to read it because it's just so batshit insane. This is how I imagine, like, the people who see Biden as a competent president. This is how I imagine, like, people who are just so completely deluded that they're happy with, like, people like Nancy Pelosi, an octogenarian, like, being Speaker of the House. Lewd pictures of... I mean, this is, like, insanity. Lewd pictures of him and his wife, and pictures of him trying to hold a liquor bottle with his ass. The bottle was inserted into his anus and was protruding out between the ass cheeks. Facts. Truth. Don't take my word for it. The picture we can see with our own eyes. But no, he was just trying to hold a bottle of liquor with his ass. Honestly, I've seen far worse. I bet you fucking have, you dirty, degenerate bastard. I don't doubt Gator when he says I've seen far worse. Yeah. You're the old fack. And you're Shannon Gaines. And we've all seen pictures of Shannon Gaines. Yeah, he's definitely seen far worse. And I'm sure that hard drive has seen far worse as well. But it's November right now, so I can't talk about it. Ho ho! Ho ho! I'm in on the meme. It's no Ralph November. Ho ho! Where is he even posted? Can someone tell me what the social media network is that Gator's hiding, running scared on? He says, in response to memories of your own Discord avatar smiling down on you as you saw unspeakable horrors, so the Catboy cum dump is calling him out. Gator goes, yeah, that would be the nightmare fuel. What nightmare fuel has Gator seen has saved to his hard drive? That's what I want to know. What nightmare fuel has this sick fuck been watching there? But it's okay because he shields himself behind his internet daddies like Jim, Fragmenko, and Risotto. This one's for you, Gator. The nightmare fuel? It wouldn't shock me, bro. It wouldn't shock me if it all came out and we had another Boy Soprano scandal on our hands with Gator. Because he still hasn't addressed the Fragmenko shit. Swept that one under the rug. So, we wanted to go with this one. So, clearly there's a pattern of exhibitionist behaviour between Nick and his wife, you know. He's lost every fucking legal case he's ever been involved in. He's a complete degenerate. There's more to come. Mark my fucking words, folks. There is more to come. Just like there was more to come with Fragmenko, all you had to do was believe, was watch the skies, was truly fucking get in to the reality that's being constructed. Rekieta's going to be celebrating 5 years on the internet tonight. It's his anniversary. And my question is this guy going to make it another 5 years? Where's all this fucking going? Is he ending up like the Lionel Hutz fucking Phil Hartman murder-suicide wife fucking going crazy? Is he going to be killed off by one of the Black Bulls that's ploughing his wife? Are one of his kids going to grow up? Realise what the fuck's going on in this crazy-ass household? And decide to put a fucking end to all this? If you've not got this one, this is from the fucking X-Men cartoon. But that's what we've got on Rackets. Shall we check in and see what the Kino fucking casino's up to? I'm ready.
Anyway, Swan Kelly for 5.
Oh my god.
I know what I'm getting Andy for Christmas. Oh, yeah.
Has this literally just been them reading super chats?
For $10.
Did they give Rekieta any coverage yet? Have they given Rekieta any coverage yet?
Like Nick would openly admit it without batting an eye.
Because we're done with the Nick segment. And we were pretty more, I guarantee you, we were more comprehensive than these faggots are going to be.
Fan for $20. Let's go. Imagine the smell of the Baldo.
I just want to show you, right? I just want to show you, like, this is a guy was shit on Armoured Skeptic a few shows ago, right? Saying he can't afford the internet. He's going to shiver in the Canadian wilderness. If these donos are real and they're not just Andy's dad, why is PPP streaming in 144p? He's literally pixels on a screen. He's like a fucking slideshow. And it's not the quality of the fucking stream here. Andy's in like full 4K. I mean, this guy's like a slideshow.
Oh, fuck, dude. What the? And Psycho for 20 big bucks. Oh, Nicky, no. We should have known, guys. He's a libertarian. This was an inevitability.
Is it getting that tough, buddy? Is it getting that cold? Is the money really running out where you can't afford a stable internet connection?
At least Dick doesn't pretend to be like a traditional man of.
Like, there's no trickery here. This isn't me fucking manipulating one side of the screen.
Too far bridge for him. You
like,
know what I mean?
Nyla, for 3. Like today, I learned you could have a ballgasm. Thank you for educating the chat. You see, Nyla and everyone here.
I think he's just frozen.
So you're not just watching comedy.
He's out of sync. His audio's completely out of sync.
You're educating yourself.
Like.
It's an educational program.
Holy shit, we are. Is that even legal to say?
I don't know.
If you were there for the pre-show, he was spiraling and spurging out in a few chats, actually. He was going on a few chats, a few live chats before the streams were starting and sort of spiraling. It's tough. It's tough. You know, this is an internet connection that's stable. I'm not slideshow. Look, I'm in motion. When I speak, the audio is synced to my voice. And I've not had to beg for money to do that. I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking tough. I'm ready to end this. Unless anyone wants to ask any questions. But I'm ready to wrap this up.
There's no better time to save
the Duel of the Fates. I just want to ask the question. One in chat, if I won 2 in chat if the casino won out tonight on the risotto coverage. It's the duel of the fates. Obi-Wan versus Darth. Thanks for the ones, guys. I suppose I'll have to watch their coverage and see how they fared. Did the best man win? Yeah, we'll read the live chat. This live chat, by the way, is like the top chat for some reason on the mobile phone. Someone says Perspicacity did an origin story. Can anyone elaborate? Persip did an origin story. Can anyone elaborate on that one? Anyone elaborate on what the origin story was? I'm reading the chat now. Origin story, he's gay, the end. Apparently there was an origin story on the Scuffed Express. An origin story. Shall we get that up and see what the origin story was? What made Persip become the Persip we know today? Let's see if we can get that up. Scuffed Express, is that what it's called? The show from the writer of the Kino Casino, the head writer. Who needs writers when you've got Ralph, is all I can say, when you've got the true bard. Scuffed Express, episode 12, The Desperate, the Destitute, and the Degenerate. Oh. This origin story must have been pretty fucking spicy, Persip. Must have been pretty fucking spicy there. The Persip origin story has locked his stream behind an age verification qualifier. An epic battle has played out tonight. Because you know what? Anakin, I have the high ground. Bye-bye, Darth.